to my channel. I trust you are all doing well. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and tuning in today. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Barbara. I go by the name of Simple Yet Stylish on all socials, and I upload fashion and lifestyle content. So if any of those two topics are of interest to you, then consider hitting the subscribe button. And for my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your ongoing support. So as you guys can tell by the title of today's video, we are going to be looking at my luxury handbag collection. Now, during 2020 or 2021, I did upload my first ever luxury handbag collection video here on this platform, but it's obviously been a while since then. So I thought, why not bring you guys an upgrade? Now, I love watching this type of content, especially here on YouTube. I have seen so many creators share their beautiful collection of luxury handbags with an array of styles, colors, and brands. Now, mine is going to be a little bit more miniature, but nonetheless, I've got a few heavyweights in there. So if you would like to see, then keep on watching. Now, my outfit for today is a very simple one. I feel like it's officially spring in London, so I threw on this white linen shirt from Marks and Spencer. It's actually from the men's collection, which I love shopping that department because they have great quality pieces, and especially when it comes to their shirts, I love the oversized fit and feel. I've paired it with these jeans from Primark. It's from the Rita Ora by Primark collection, which I love. I love the wide leg detail. I love the detail around the knees, and I love the fact that they are high-waisted. I decided to mix my metals today, so I'm wearing my Ferragamo Alina sandals, which are very, very comfortable. But I'll be honest with you guys, I've actually taken them off so you can see them behind me. So for those of you who clock onto things quickly, I don't want you to think that I'm deceiving you, but I've actually taken them off. But that's part of the OOTD for today. And then I've paired it with my Louis Vuitton earrings, which I absolutely love. My hair is just a simple slick back middle part bun. I've kept it simple. And that's my OOTD for the day. If there is anything that can be linked down in the description box below, of course it will be there. So head down there to find any of the links for this outfit. Now that we've got that out the way, let's get straight into the video. Now, a few disclaimers, ladies and gents. As you can see, I have finally picked up a camera for content, and so I've hooked it onto my shirt. This is the best angle that I can do, so hopefully it's not going to move around too much. I've had to button up one of the buttons on the shirt just so that it can stay a little bit stable. But my main priority is for the sound of the video to be just as good as the overall quality of the video. So hopefully we won't have any issues there. I've also got a little bit of raspiness going on in my voice, in my throat. So if you hear me coughing or getting a little voice crack here and there, then apologies in advance. The third disclaimer, as I'm sharing the bags with you guys, I'm going to refrain from using the term favorite in reference to every single bag. But I must let you know that within this collection, I absolutely love every single bag that I have. But I'm going to try not to say this is my absolute favorite. This is my absolute favorite when I'm talking about the bags. So now that we've got that also out the way, let's get straight into the first bag, which I want to show you guys. See, here we go. So the first bag that I would like to show you guys is the Louis Vuitton Alma BB. And as you can see, this is in the damier print. Now, I picked up this bag in 2018. It was a birthday present to myself during that year, and it had been on my wish list for a very, very long time. Now, the day that I picked up this bag, or getting closer to the day of picking up this bag, I felt a little bit sort of, not sadness, but I felt a little bit like, oh, I really wish, I had a regretful moment because I really wished that I had purchased this bag much, much sooner because of the price. But nonetheless, it's part of my collection now, and I absolutely love it. And I don't have any regrets to purchasing this. Now, my experience when buying this bag was absolutely great. I was served by an amazing SA who gave me that top tier luxurious service that comes with purchasing items from luxury fashion brands. I decided to go for the BB size because this was going to be my first mini handbag purchase, and I didn't want something that was too small. I remember during the time I had an iPad mini and I was able to fit the iPad mini in the bag as well as pop some other things in there. And so for me, it passed the test in terms of my preference when it comes to sizing. Now, as you can see, I've got the strap. So I'm just going to go through the little bits that comes with the bag. It comes with a strap, which sometimes I have a little bit of a I have a little bit of a pro and con when it comes to the strap. I do wish that the strap was an adjustable strap, because sometimes when I wear this bag, it sits slightly higher, and I prefer for my crossbody bags to sit slightly lower around the hip pocket area. That is sort of like the standard length with crossbody bags. But because this strap is not adjustable, I'm unable to do that. However, I do like the simplicity of the look of the strap because it doesn't have the adjustable section. So I do love that it's just a straight leather strap and there's nothing else going on except the fact that it's a strap. Now the bag does come with its red interior. I've got some things in there, so let me take it out. This is the dust bag. I've got some napkins in there, and this is the padlock, which I will show you guys in a second. I knew the microphone was going to bother me, especially with this shirt. So I've just had to button it up to the top so that it will stay in place. But like I was saying, it's got the red interior. It's got the 4 studs at the bottom, which is great. Every bag, whether high end or low end, that comes with the studs at the bottom is great so that you don't directly place your bag on the surface that you sit it on. And then of course, it's got the 2 top handle straps on either side of the bag. It's got the zip detail, which is how you access the bag. No pockets at the front or the exterior of the bag, just one pocket inside over here. It comes with the standard Louis Vuitton engraved detail on the gold hardware of the bag. And back to the strap, I do love the versatility. So if you would like to wear it as a crossbody, I always tend to hook one strap on either side so that it can sit sort of straight on my hip without moving too much. And then, like I had it before, if you would like to hook it on one side, then you can also do that as well. If you pay attention to the detail of the straps, they've actually got this section here on this side and this section here, these sort of like loopholes, and that is where you're supposed to hook the straps. But you've purchased the bag, you can wear it how you want, you can hook the straps however you want it. But yeah, I absolutely love this bag. I feel like it was a great purchase, or a smart purchase, to introduce the miniature size or smaller size bags into my handbag collection. And since I got it, I haven't looked back. I'm just going to wear the bag like this so that I can show you guys the padlock. So if I can get it out, this is the padlock. It says Louis Vuitton Paris on one side. If the camera's picking it up. So there you go, Louis Vuitton on one side. And then it's got the LV logo on this side as well. And of course, it comes with the key, or 2 keys, should I say. And I just keep it in here. Now, I can obviously get this hooked onto the bag. So this is the little tag that typically goes on the side of the bag. But in all honesty, I just prefer to wear the bag without this most of the time. And that's why I still have the lock and key in the little dust bag, because I don't really like to wear it that much, but can just hook it on like this, and it just adds that little signature touch, that little bit of detail. Now, when I did purchase this bag, I believe it retailed for 835. I think that's how much I got mine for, around the 800 mark, 800 pounds. Let me be more specific, 800 pounds mark. But like I said, since I got it, I've never looked back. Absolutely love it. It is a great purchase. It's not a bag that I pick up all the time. I typically find myself wearing it a lot more during the colder seasons, and I like to layer up as well when I wear this bag. And I do prefer to hold it as a top handle as opposed to either a messenger or a crossbody. So that's the first bag that I wanted to show you guys, my Louis Vuitton Alma BB in the damier print. The next bag that I'm going to show you guys is actually my favorite of all time within my entire collection, and that is the Louis Vuitton Neverfull GM in the damier print. This bag is my absolute favorite for a number of reasons. Number one, this was the first luxury handbag that I purchased for myself, and it was a great experience. I purchased this bag in the year 2010, so it's been almost 15 years, and the bag is still going strong. When I purchased it, I remember during the time I was working at Marks and Spencer, Marble Arch, and I went to the Bond Street store and I picked up this bag. Prior to that, I had been on the hunt for a oversized tote bag for a couple of weeks because during that time, my lifestyle really required me to have a bag of this size. I was in dire need. And to be honest, as much as the Zara's, the H&M's, and all the other brands had oversized bags, because if you can recall, during that season, it was all about oversized bags. That was during the season when everyone was carrying oversized bags everywhere, even to the club and everything like that. Now, I didn't do that, but that's what everyone was doing. That was the trend during that season. And like I said, due to my lifestyle, I was in dire need of an oversized tote bag. I didn't want to purchase a high street one. I really wanted to invest my money in a luxury one because I knew that it would come with great quality. And so it was between this and the Goyard bag, but I decided to go for this one because I just love the neat aesthetic and the look of the damier print. So when I went into the LV store that morning, just before I had started my shift at work, I was the security guard, side note, security guard slash doorman could have made my experience an unpleasant one, but the essay that I was served by was absolutely amazing. And she completely turned around the little hiccup that I had with the security slash doorman. And I didn't do anything. It was just, I felt like it was just sort of a, I'm judging a book by its cover sort of moment. But anyway, went in there, served by a wonderful essay. I cannot remember her name. Her name is on my receipt because I've still got it, but it's in the dust bag somewhere in my closet, somewhere else. But she made my experience amazing. She was so friendly. She gave me all the information I needed on the bag. When I went in there, she did offer me a range of different styles, but typically when it comes to luxury fashion, I always know what it is that I want. And so when I pop into the stores, I know exactly what it is that I'm going to buy. She also showed me the monogram print as well as the different sizes. But like I said, I had already made up my mind that I wanted this one. So when we finalized everything, she then proceeded to tell me that the store had just launched their personalized engraving service and if I would like to have that. At first, I was in two minds because I was thinking to myself, in future, if I decide to sell this bag or pass it on to another family member or a friend or something, how would they feel about wearing a bag that has my initials on it? And what are the odds that that person will have the same initials as I do? And so that made me think maybe not. But then I thought to myself, this is my first time experiencing this type of shopping. And so why not? And realistically speaking, I don't think I'm going to I don't think I'm ever going to sell this bag. If anything, I will probably pass it down to my daughters, which at the time I didn't even have, like, my daughters weren't born. My nieces, again, they weren't born, or my sister. And I feel like it will be a memorable moment for them to have this bag passed down to them from me, even if it does have my initials on them. And so I just thought, why not just add to that luxurious experience? Why not just add to the memory? And so she was like, take all the time you need. If you decide to get it, then we can do it for you right now. And so I was like, yeah, let's get it done. So she took the bag to the back where they got it done. She asked me if I wanted to look at anything else, if there was anything that I wanted to drink, and, you know, if I wanted to sit down in one of their private rooms. But I was just like, no, I'll just walk around and have a look at their couture stuff. And so it didn't take long. they put the initials on the bag, which is my initials. I didn't put my middle name initial in there because I just thought it would look too much and I wanted it to be simple. And that was that. Hey guys, future me here. I forgot to add that I was informed by the SA that I was actually the first person in the London Bond Street store to have this service. So again, that adds to the whole memorable experience. And since then, this bag has been my absolute favorite. The second reason why it is my absolute favorite is because in terms of cost per wear, I have exceeded the cost per wear when it comes to this bag. When I purchased it at the time, it was retailing for £495. Like I said, I purchased it 15 years ago. And so 495 divided by 15, I've already done the math because I'm not great at maths, but that is 33. So that's £33 a year and counting, because this bag is not going anywhere. £33 a year. If that is not good value for my money, then honestly, I don't know what is, because especially in this day and age, with a lot of the processes and a lot of the processing and the craftsmanship that goes into creating designer goods, how it's transitioned and changed, I don't really know. And of course, the price is constantly going up. I don't know if you would ever find something like that in this day and age. I don't think you would, honestly speaking. And so when it comes to the cost per wear, this bag has definitely been worth every single penny. Third reason, the versatility of this bag. This has been my study bag as a student in university at the time. It's been my work bag throughout every career or role or job that I have done. It's been my travel bag. There's never been a season where I haven't hopped on a plane and traveled with this bag, whether it's a long haul or short haul. There's even been times when, you know, you have your hand luggage and you have your overhead compartment bag. More times I haven't actually carried my overhead compartment bag. I always have this, and this serves as my laptop bag, my overhead compartment bag, as well as my hand luggage. And it's also been my maternity bag for both my daughters. And besides that, just a general everyday use sort of bag. It's been great for gym, especially when I would go to work and go to the gym after work, and I needed somewhere to store my gym clothes and my sweat towel. At the time, I used to carry a bath towel size towel as my sweat towel. It has, like, the list is endless. This bag has served me well. And so I absolutely love it. And it's going very, very strong. There is a little bit of wear and tear. So, for example, if I show you guys over here, the leather is slightly cut, and over here as well. So the wear and tear is not that much. The leather is slightly peeling off, if you guys can see it from the side. And then at the bottom, the print has worn off on this corner. And so you can see the red. And that's because of my carelessness. Within the first month of having this bag, foolishly, I spilt hot chocolate in there because I thought I can balance my cup of hot chocolate in my bag whilst carrying it for 2 to 5 seconds, and the hot chocolate just went everywhere. But one of the reasons why, and I said I was going to say this to you guys, one of the reasons why I went for the damier print is because, number one, it has a darker tone to it as opposed to the monogram one. Obviously, the monogram one has the dark brown background, but then it's got the LV logo printed on, you know, all around the bag. And that is sort of like a nude shade. And then, of course, the interior of the bag is also the nude shade, which I don't typically prefer. This one, of course, it's got the dark brown and the standard brown squares. And then the interior of the bag is what I loved even more, which is the red. My one doesn't look that great in there. I've even got an ink spill in here. Yeah, but the interior of the bag is what I absolutely loved. And so that's why I tend to go for the damier print. But probably in future, I don't know what it's looking like, because right now there isn't necessarily a Louis Vuitton bag that I really, really like, except for the capucines. But besides that, I don't think I would. I think I'll probably branch out and do like a classic monogram print or something like that with my future Louis Vuitton handbag purchases, but we'll see. But yeah, this bag is my favorite due to the reasons that I've listed. I absolutely love it. It is a great, great purchase. The price now is obviously, I think, more than double. Yes, it's more than double. I know that it does come with the separate pouch in it now, which I guess adds to the increase of the price. But for anyone out there who is looking to buy a big tote bag that is great when it comes to versatility and quality, despite the price increase, I would actually recommend the Louis Vuitton Neverfull GM. The next bag that I would like to show you guys, I'm trying to do it in order, but I'm just gonna go along as I pick up whatever bag I pick up. But the next one that I want to show you guys is this classic, beautiful archive Louis Vuitton Sobe. I believe that's how you pronounce it. The Louis Vuitton Sobe clutch. This bag was not a bag that I purchased. This is actually my mum's bag, and I love it so much. When it comes to my mum's collection of handbags, I can literally stand in her closet and just look around and be starstruck by every single bag. But there are a few favorites in there that I absolutely love, and I've always had my eye on since she purchased them. And this is one of those bags. I'm so happy that she went for the red because it is a very, very nice and bold color. And I just love the simplicity of the bag, yet the huge statement logo at the front of the clutch bag. I feel like if you're going for a simple classic look without wanting to do too much with your outfit, but you want to add that extra touch, that extra signature, this is a great piece to pick up. Now, I know that typically when it comes to clutch bags, especially this style of clutch bag, you know, people tend to wear it during like the evening or for special occasions, but I can actually see myself carrying this bag even on a casual day. Because, like I said, if I want to just add a little extra touch or sparkle to my outfit, I feel like this is a great piece to elevate my look. I also love the size of this bag as well. Like I said, I love the miniature bags, but when it comes to how practical it is, um, not all of them are practical. And so you're barely able to fit anything in there. And for me, for the most part, if I can't fit my phone in there, then I'd rather not go for the bag. There's only just maybe like a few bags that I have that I can't fit my phone in there. So this is the inside of the bag. It's got the zip detail. Oh, it's still got the tag. But I love the size of the bag. And yeah, I just love the detail. I love an archive piece. I feel like if you're able to secure archive pieces, please be happy and enjoy every single moment of it, because there will come a time when it won't be available anymore, or it will only be available on a pre-loved market. And with that, there comes different things. If you're someone that doesn't mind wearing something that is a little bit more worn out or has a little bit of wear and tear, because some people actually like that. They like the really used feel of a bag, then that's fine. But if you're someone that likes things brand new and you come across an archive piece, then please pick it up. And like I said, I'm so happy that my mum picked up this bag. I just love the way you're able to sort of, carry it, and it's not too big, it's not too small, it's a great size. You can wear it like that. Sorry, I'll tiptoe a little bit. So you can wear it like that and just have the logo showing, or completely cover the logo, however, you'd like to wear it. But it's a great bag. It's a beautiful, beautiful bag. And I'm so happy that my mum got this bag, and she hasn't asked for it yet. So hopefully she won't ask for it. But yeah, this is I think the last Louis Vuitton bag that I would like to show you guys. Absolutely love it. Next, we've got another archive piece. So I'm just trying to get the bag together. And this is one of my favorites, the Gucci horsebit chain handbag. What a beauty. What a beauty. I even have to, let me move out of the way and just give her her moment, because she is the moment, ladies and gentlemen. What an absolute beauty. Again, my mum's bag. Absolutely love her. This bag was designed by Tom Ford. So this was when Tom Ford was the creative director for Gucci. And if you remember anything about that era, Tom Ford did the thing, okay? Tom Ford did the absolute thing. Now, this bag has been released again. And as nice as the new releases are, I just feel like they don't hit the same. And like I said, there's something about an archive piece, there's something about a vintage classic piece that just makes it 100 times better. And I absolutely love this bag. Again, I'm very, very happy that my mum went for the classic logo print with the classic Gucci colors. Side note, I'm very happy that Gucci have brought back this style, this signature style of theirs, because it's given their consumers that old school look, that old school feel that makes a lot of people fall in love with Gucci. You've got the horsebit detail at the front here, which is huge. It is a statement in its own. And then, of course, you've got the chain detail. This is a long clutch, as you guys can see. And now the long clutches are in. They are very, very, very in. And so if you're able to pick up this piece or a similar piece, then in my opinion, it is a great purchase. Because of the length of the bag, there is a lot of space inside. I've got it stuffed up, so let me just take everything out so that I can show you. Got the dust bag there and some receipts in here. Oh wait, hold on, what receipt is this? This is the receipt. Okay, it doesn't show the, sorry guys. Listen, let me cover. Okay, it doesn't, okay, I can show you guys. So this is the receipt of the bag. This is the receipt, guys. Harrods, let's get the date. Is the date on here? Should have the date. 17th of January 2004 at 5:32. That's when my mum purchased this bag from Harrods. This is the receipt. And if you can't see properly, she purchased this bag for £350. Tell me, what bag in this day and age will you get from Gucci or any one of these luxury brands for £350? Full price, not on sale, full price. Full price. This has made me so happy, honestly. So let me pop this back in there, because I've always seen this in the separate pocket, but I've never actually like looked at what it is. But I always know as well that my mum keeps all her receipts for everything, and so that's exactly what I do as well. But anyway, back to the bag. So this is the inside. It has a lot of space, and one of the reasons why I love carrying this bag is because, listen, apparently when you hit your mid-30s, you are in, middle age season now, because times have changed. And my knees no longer work the way they used to. So sometimes, especially if I'm wearing excruciatingly painful shoes, sometimes I like to pop some sandals or flat shoes in here, and I'm able to fit them in here, which I absolutely love, as well as put my makeup pieces, my phone, my little card wallet, and everything else I need. It fits in this bag. Another reason why I love this bag as well is because when it comes to the color, it pairs with a lot of things that I have in my wardrobe. I even like it with this outfit that I'm wearing. I love it. Sorry guys, I'm just looking in the mirror. Love it with this outfit that I'm wearing. So I might have to wear this somewhere very, very soon, hopefully, if the weather is warm. I also love the fact that you can, of course, tuck in the chain as well. so that if you want to just hold it as a clutch bag, then you can do that. And then you can just hold it as a clutch bag. But I absolutely love this bag, and where it sits in my wardrobe, it just sits where it sits in my closet, should I say, it just sits on its own, because like I said, she is giving main character energy. She's giving main character energy. Love her down. Love her down. And this one, my mum did actually say that I can keep it. So I'm so happy. She hasn't actually said that about the LV one that I showed you, the LV clutch, but she did actually say that I can keep this one. So yeah, I absolutely love this bag. Now you can actually get this on the pre-loved market. I've seen it on Vestiaire and on Vinted as well, in the luxury section on Vinted. But if you do want the brand new one, then you can get the padded one. I'm going to link some of the pictures, and I'll link some in the description box below for you guys. But again, Gucci horsebit bag, absolutely love her. So the next bag that I would like to show you guys was a lovely present from my mum, and this is a small Burberry bag. I'm not actually sure what the name of this bag is, but she purchased it for me in 2017 from the Burberry outlet store in London. We used to frequent there often, and we would always pick up some bits from there, see what they had on sale or on offer, and just shop whenever we could. And it was always a great experience. So I remember when we walked in there, I saw this bag. I'm trying to see if it's still got the tag in here so that I can give you guys the name. I saw this bag, and she was like, "Do you want it?" And I think it was during Chris. No, it was at the start of the year, so during the sales, the January sales. And she asked, I've been looking for this for ages. I've been looking for these since I took these to Atlanta, and I've been looking for them since. Anyway, I'll check the sell by date. But anyway, she asked me if I wanted the bag, and I was like, yeah. I believe it came in other colors such as black, cream, green. There were a range of colors, but I really wanted this one because I didn't have anything in my collection. Sadly, I can't find the paper. I hope I haven't lost it. I believe I've probably just put it somewhere else, so I'm gonna have to look for that on a separate day. But I do like the size of it. It's sort of like a standard purse size. It comes with a few compartments in here. So this is how you open and close the bag. It's got the clasp, and you just clip it. And then if you want to open it, you push the button at the bottom, and then you open up the bag. And then it has this pocket at the back here, and this pocket here, and then on this side you've got the little compartments that you can pop your cards in, and then the middle part you can zip, and then you've got this part here at the front. And there's been times where I've stuffed this bag, but even when it's stuffed, it still looks nice because it stretches the bottom, and so you're able to sit it, and it stays a little bit more solid when you stuff the bag. But it comes with the chain, which I do like. It is an adjustable chain, and it's got the leather at the top, and then it's got the gold chain at the bottom. When I wear it as a clutch, of course, I just tuck the chain in, and then I hold it as a clutch bag. And I do like the deep purple color, as well as the croc leather detail of this bag. And so this is another one that I wanted to show you guys, which I absolutely love. And yeah, next I've got my most recent purchase, which was just over a year ago, and it is my Coach Jonie bag. This currently is the smallest bag in my handbag collection. I really, really like it. And I think in my unboxing of this bag, I did share with you guys that initially I had my eye on the Fendi Graphy, but the price to me just didn't make sense versus this one. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm completely closed to the idea of the Fendi Graphy, but during the time, I felt like I could get this one, which looks exactly the same, but it's just from a different brand and it just has a few differences. And so I picked it up in this sort of off-white color. I purchased it when I was in Atlanta from the Coach store at Lenox, and it does have versatility as well. So you can open up this little hook and it comes with a strap as well. Once again, this strap is an adjustable one, so you can bring it up a little bit or bring it down depending on where you want it to sit. Sometimes I do like to sort of wrap the strap around my hand and then carry it as a top handle as well. I obviously close this part and I like to hold it as a top handle, and it gives that sort of messy look. I also really like the little Coach C logo over here on the zip, and also this Coach tag on the side as well. I think when I purchased this bag, it was retailing for around $350 or something like that, which converts into just a little under £300. But I'll pop the price on screen, or I'll just link the bag in the description box. I believe this bag is still on the Coach website and on external sites as well that stock Coach. It is a great bag to purchase, especially if you are into the really small size bags. Of course, you can't fit your phone or much in here, but again, if you're going to places that you don't necessarily need to put too much in your bag, then this is a great piece. In terms of price, it makes more sense to pick up this one than the Fendi Graphy, and this does come in an array of colors. It also has they also have the denim one, and they've got the signature Coach print as well, which is also really nice. So yeah, as it stands, this is the smallest bag in my collection, but I absolutely love it because the price made sense. So far I have had my cost per wear from the bag. I do believe I have. And it's a great neutral piece that pairs with so many things that I have in my wardrobe. I'm sorry guys, I didn't show you the interior of the bag. So it's just a plain cream color. I've still got the little booklet and the card that comes with the bag in there, but it's just this plain detail in here. So yeah, that's the Coach Jonie bag. The next bag is also another great purchase and also a Coach purchase, and this is the Pillow Tabby bag. I think I bought this in 2021 or 2022, shortly after the bag was released, because I instantly fell in love with it when I saw it on their Instagram page. I decided to go for the nude color because at the time I didn't have any nude bags in my collection, and because it's a neutral color, I knew that it would make sense with a lot of existing pieces in my wardrobe. I also love the size of this bag. It is a great size. If you look at the bags that I've showed you guys, except for the Burberry one and the Coach Jonie one, I don't typically go for miniature size bags because, like I said, when it comes to how practical the bag is, I want to be able to fit everything that I need to fit in there. And I just don't feel like it makes that much sense to buy a bag that costs hundreds, if not sometimes thousands, and you can't even fit your keys in there. But anyway, I say all of that to say this bag is a great size. Now, due to a little bit of carelessness, the C logo at the front is wearing off a little bit. I'm not sure if the camera is picking it up for you guys, but it's not noticeable unless you come up really, really close. So that, to be honest, it doesn't really bother me. I also love the little intricate details of the gold hardware behind the C, and of course on the sides of the bag as well. It does have a simple button in order to open and close the bag, and it comes with a lot of versatility as well. So there's two straps. You've got the, you take the dust bag out. I keep all the dust bags in the bags because my bags are on display because my stuff is in an open storage or open sort of shelving And so this is the top handle, which I'll pop on for you guys. And I believe I got this from Farfetch. Yeah, I think I got it from Farfetch. So here's the bag as a top handle, which is my favorite way of holding the bag. There's enough room in here for me to fit my big arms. So if I want to wear it over my shoulder, which I love wearing it this way, then I can do that. And of course, if I want to carry it this way, or if I just want to hold it as a top handle, then I have that versatility as well. If I would like to wear it as a crossbody, then I have the longer strap, which of course is adjustable as well. I also like the thickness of the strap. It blends in very well with the bag because she's thick. Ladies and gents, she is a thick girl, okay? And it's a great purchase. The only thing I will say is I do wish that it did have the studs at the bottom, but I get the softness and the subtleness of the bag. I feel like that's the look that they were going for when designing this bag. So it's not really much of a big deal for me, but I absolutely love this bag. I also love the different colors that it comes in. My favorite other colors besides the nude is my favorite three colors besides the nude is the red, the dark deep green, absolutely gorgeous deep shade, and of course the black, because you can't go wrong with black. And so I feel like this is also a great bag to start off a luxury handbag collection in general, no matter what your preferences are, whether it's small bags, big bags, messenger bags, top handles, whatever the case may be, because this can serve as a clutch. If you remove the straps, it can serve as a top handle, and it can also serve as a shoulder slash crossbody strap bag. But it's a great purchase because the price makes sense as well, and it's Coach, so it comes with great detail. So that is another bag in my collection. Next up, we've got the newest addition to my collection, which is the Jacquemus Bambino. Absolutely love her down. She is such a beauty, and in one of my most recent videos I actually unboxed her for you guys. What makes this bag being in my collection even more memorable is because it was purchased by one of my closest friends, and if that is not amazing, then honestly I don't know what is. I actually featured it in one of my not one of my most recent luxury wish list video. She saw it, she saw the video, and she purchased the bag for me. So as you can see, it is a dark brown croc style bag, but it's actually of a suede fabric rather than leather or anything else, which I've said so many times, it gives it a very high end and luxurious feel. I also love the size of this bag. I feel like it is great. It's not too small and it's not too big as well. It has this pocket at the back, which you can pop things in, i.e. like your card or just really small flat pieces, because it doesn't stretch that much and you wouldn't want to overstretch it. And then of course it has the signature Jacquemus over here in silver. Now, I do wish that this would have been gold, because I've said a number of times that I do typically prefer brown to be paired with gold hardware. But nonetheless, the bag is still beautiful, and it's not that big. Like this part of the bag, it's not so much in your face. So it adds that subtle touch, which I love. Now, I do also like the way in which the bag opens and closes. It's got the magnetic clasp, so I like that as well. And it comes with a strap as well. So you can wear it as a crossbody, a messenger, a shoulder bag, however you please. I, for one, will definitely be wearing this bag more as a top handle bag than anything else. So this is what the interior of the bag looks like. You've got a lot of room in there. Let me just take the stuff out so that you can see it in more detail. And then you've got the pocket, another pocket in here as well. One of the main reasons why I love this bag is because of the structure. It's a very stiff bag. It's very stiff. So even if it's empty, even if you've just got a few pieces in there, you can sit this bag down and it stays in place. It doesn't move, it doesn't sway, because it is a stiff bag with structure. And if it comes to, when it comes down to bags, a bag that comes with structure is definitely one that I would opt for, as opposed to one that doesn't come with structure. And so I love this bag so, so much. I haven't worn it out yet because I haven't had anywhere to go that is worthy of being blessed with the presence of this bag. But hopefully soon I'll be able to wear it. I do have a few events coming up. When I say events, I mean like brunch dates, dinner dates, and stuff like that. So depending on what I wear, I most likely will pick up this bag. And even though it's of a darker shade and darker tone, and typically we opt for these types of colors during the fall season, I will be wearing this bag a lot during the summertime because it just goes with my color palette as well, and it's very versatile paired against like white, denim, etc. It's a very versatile piece. So I love this bag. It's the newest baby in my bag collection, and I'm going to get a lot of wear out of this bag. Now we're getting into the final stages of the video. And so the first black bag that I would like to show you guys is, again, another hand me down from my mum, and it is this Chanel bag. This Chanel bag holds a very, very, very special place in my heart and in my collection, because this was the first bag that my mum purchased as a luxury item for herself. She has always been into luxury. So when she settled in the UK, she decided to pop into Harrods again. I think she's got the receipt for this bag. Quick side note, I don't think it's in this bag, but she decided to pop into Harrods and she bought herself this Chanel bag, and she purchased it in 1991. Yes, 1991. And so this bag is very, very near and dear to me, just as it is near and dear to her. And so, in reference to the Louis Vuitton Neverfull GM, that's what I was talking about as to how special that bag is to me, because it was my first luxury purchase. And you know, due to like the engraving on, like the personalized initials on the bag and all that kind of stuff, I just wanted the experience to be a memorable one. And so, you know, looking back at my mum's first luxury purchase as well, it's a memorable one to her that she's passed down to me, and hopefully I will be able to pass down mine to my daughters or my nieces, or, you know, so forth. So yeah, back to the bag. Absolutely love this bag. Chanel is a beautiful brand. They have beautiful bags, shoes, etc. But when it comes to Chanel, I typically prefer their vintage stuff. And I think that's because of the experience that I've had with Chanel. When it comes to bags, this is the only Chanel bag that I have in my collection, and it is a vintage one. It's from 1991 and it was passed down to me. This is actually a messenger bag, so I will pop the straps. Wait, let me see if the receipt is in here just to be sure, so that I could give you guys the details. There isn't a receipt in here, but I've got gift cards and other receipts in here from the post office. And do people still use these? Yeah, that's what's in here. And a business card from a shop that specializes in flooring and tiles. Very, very random contents in there, but the purpose of opening the bag was to get the chain out for you guys. So this is the chain. It's the signature black and gold chain, which I absolutely love. It is a very, very nice long length as well. And because this is the only handle of the bag, like I said with the Coach Jonie, sometimes I just like to wrap it up and hold it sort of like in a messy way like this, and it looks really, really nice. Just like to hold it in a messy way, sort of like this. I haven't wrapped it up properly, but I like to wrap it around my hand and hold it, or can wear it as a shoulder strap bag or as a crossbody, and it just sits so well. Obviously you guys can't see, but it sits exactly where I would want a crossbody bag to sit. I don't really have much to say about this bag, except the fact that it is a classic bag. It's an iconic bag. It's a Chanel vintage bag. I love the shape of the bag. It's just a typical square, but there's a lot of room in here, and it's the quilted detail that makes me fall in love with it. It's not doing too much. As you know, Chanel bags back then, it wasn't all about loud prints and styles and designs. It was literally just about the luxurious signature quilted detail, the leather, and then of course the Chanel logo as well. So this bag, very, very near and dear to me because of the history of this bag. Next is my second black bag that I would like to show you guys. Slightly similar to the Chanel one, but obviously a different brand and a different fabric. And this is my bag from SK Bags. Now, this was kindly gifted to me. I absolutely love this bag. It is from a Nigerian slash British designer, and her bags are of great quality. It does come in different colors again. So if you are looking for versatility in terms of different shades and ranges, then of course you've got that option. But I was kindly gifted, or I was asked which one I would like, and I opted for the black one. I love the unique clasp. I love the sort of asymmetric shape and how it sort of flicks out. I think you guys can see a little bit more from here. So how it slightly flicks out. So I love the clasp. And once you open up the bag, which again, I've got stuff in there. Okay. So I've got some Ghana, I've got some Ghana cedis. I've got some Ghana cedis in here. And then I've got this white company little hospitality bag they give you when you fly with British Airways, and some coins in there. They're probably like loose coins from when I went to Atlanta. But yeah, it's got 3 compartments. So you've got the one at the far end, you've got the one in the middle, which has the zip, and then you've got the one at the front as well. Lots of space, and again, very much like a lot of the bags I've shown you guys, this bag actually comes with structure. So even as I'm squeezing it now, I'm not able to squash it that much, which I don't want to, because I don't want to crease the leather at the bottom. But it's very firm and it's great quality as well. It does have the chain, which I have tucked in. I do like to hold this as a top handle, but I always make sure that I secure the chain inside. Otherwise, this is exactly what happens. It comes out. But I do have that versatility. So if I do want to wear it again, you know, as a shoulder strapped bag, as a messenger bag, I can do that as well. I also like to double up on the chains so that I can wear it over my shoulder, just like that. So this is the bag from SK Bags, which I absolutely love. It's been in my collection since late 2020, and it is a great piece. Lastly, I've got my Sac du Jour by YSL, or Saint Laurent, and this is the nano size. I purchased this bag in 2020 again as a birthday gift for myself, and just because 2020 was a year for all of us. Yeah, 2020 was a year for all of us. And so I got this bag from Farfetch. I actually used a discount code from another Victoria, also known as In the Fro. She had a Farfetch discount code, so I used that to knock a few pounds off the bag, and I purchased it for myself just ahead, or just in time, for my birthday. And again, as soon as I got this bag, I've never looked back since. It is a bag that has been on my wish list for a very, very long time. I cannot emphasize how long it has been on my wish list. And again, I'm not entirely sure. Well, to be honest, the reason why I wasn't really purchasing bags that much is because even till this day, I'm so fixated on shoes. And so if I see a pair of shoes that I like, or if there's a pair of shoes that have been on my wish list for a long time, I'd rather just get the shoes and worry about the bag later, or get the bag later. And so that's why I ended up purchasing this at a much later date. But initially, the one that was on my wish list was the bigger size, I think the medium size, and I wanted it in the red color. One thing I do love about the Saint Laurent Sac du Jour is all the colors, in my opinion, are absolutely beautiful. Once again, this is a bag that comes with structure, especially if you get the standard leather one or the patent one. The grainy leather one is obviously softer because of the grain leather. And so, in order for the bag to sit up or sit firm, you have to stuff the bag. But I absolutely love the whole collection, the Sac du Jour collection. Absolutely beautiful. And I'm so happy that I was able to get this bag when I got it. It does have the little details. So it says Saint Laurent at the front and Paris at the bottom. This one has the lock already done up. I'll just open it for you guys and show you. So the padlock is in there. I've never actually taken it out before. And then this is the tissue paper that came with the bag. And so I just like to keep it in there whenever I'm not using it. And again, I've got a bunch of receipts, so much receipts, and a little shopping list, M&S shopping list in here. So got the crossbody strap, which again is adjustable. I don't really wear it that much, but when I do, it sits in a good position around my waist/hip area. And then you've got a lot of room and space in this bag. Like I said, this is a bag that comes with structure, but it also does stretch. I wouldn't recommend you to overstuff your bag and have it just, unnecessarily stretching out, because that can crease the leather. But if you would like to increase the room in the bag, then you can just pop these buttons open, and that stretches out the sides of the bag slightly so that you have much more room. But I just love the look of this bag. I think it's great for work wear. Obviously, depending on the field that you work in, I would recommend you get the bigger size, but I just love the look of it. It's such a beautiful bag. And if you've been on my channel for a while, you will know that my absolute all-time favorite luxury brand is YSL. Hands down, always has been and always will be. And this particular season, YSL are doing their absolute thing. They are doing their thing. So this bag is one of my favorites. I said I would refrain from using the term favorite in reference to every bag, but I cannot lie to you. This bag is one of my absolute favorites. Before I finish off, I will just show you. So if you can see the key dangling over there, I love how smart they were with securing the key in the bag, because all you have to do is just pop this off, and then there's your key, and then pop it back on, and there, it's nice and secure. It's not moving, it's not flinching, it's not going anywhere. But yeah, I absolutely love this bag. Such a gorgeous top handle bag. You cannot go wrong with it at all. So that's it for this video, guys. I couldn't wait to pop the first two buttons open again and hold the mic just to ensure that the sound is top tier. So for the most part, I hope the sound has been okay throughout the video. I did test it prior to filming, so hopefully we have no issues in that department. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Comment down below. Let me know what your favorite piece is in my collection. Let me know what your handbag collection is saying, whether it is luxury or high street or premium. Let's have a discussion. Also, let me know if there are any luxury handbag pieces on your wish list that you intend to buy pretty soon. Moving forward, I intend to include chapters in my videos so that if there is any section that you would prefer to skip over, then you can easily do that either in the description box or just on the red line of this video. Once you click on it, it will give you the option to skip ahead or to go back, much easier than, fast forwarding or having to rewind. But I do recommend you watch this video from start to finish, because like I said at the start of the video, I've got some small heavyweight pieces in my collection that I'm very proud of and very excited to share with you guys. So yeah, let's have a discussion in the comment section below. Let me know what your thoughts are on this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Share it with anyone that you feel will enjoy this type of fashion-based content. Subscribe to my channel if you enjoy this type of content. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.